So I'm glad I saw him first ran through here. Let's hit it. Yeah, game kind of turned off, but then got saved. So yeah, I loaded.
Despite being a new model of ship, the system you see here largely emulates that of the previous Courageous. Our operations manual only covers the bare minimum. Should you find anything lacking, you'll have to figure it out as you go.
Understood. I'll make sure to pass it on to everyone else.
In total, it spans a length of 92 Arj, a considerable step up from the previous 74 Arj class. However, because the ship is so much bigger, you'll need to carefully watch the speed and engine output.
Ha! So she's a wild one, eh? Sounds to me like this girl's gonna need a bit more taming than the last one.
This terminal should give you complete command over all the ship's facilities and fire control systems. It comes equipped with anti-hacking measures, specially developed by Professors Albert and Erica Russell themselves.
You mean Mom and Grandpa made it? We should have no problems then.
Incredible. This ship is state-of-the-art.
And that computer's one of the Epstein Foundation's next-generation models. Weren't they only just developed?
That's right. And its hull has the latest innovations in hydrodynamic engineering, courtesy of the Ruhr Institute of Technology. Plus, it seems to be outfitted with ZCF's newest next-gen orbital engine, too.
It only gets more and more unbelievable every time I hear it. Just how did you manage to construct a cutting-edge ship like this abroad in total secrecy, without anyone finding out?
As I stated earlier, there are a great deal of individuals who helped me make this happen. Such as Mr. Gwyn here, for instance.
The story here goes all the way back to right after the Civil War. Considering the way it ended, His Highness decided to approach me for some advice. He had me prepare this ship for him, all in anticipation of the day when the Crimson Wings would be torn from the sky.
So that's why.
Huh. I do remember His Highness mentioning something about you being his advisor.
Still, for discretion site to be located on the Kingdom of Burrows, Valeria Lakeshore. They have off of an orbital secret base to boot. Talk about a plot twist. Referring to research facility that bases constructed during the incident in Burrow, I heard that after Dust Cell, it was handed over to the ZCF to manage. It does seem my grandpa and others used it for some kind of research. So not just Gwen and Professor Smith pitched in, but Professor Russell and Her Majesty Alicia too. Whereas Cash and the Crown Princess were none the wiser. You want to put your aim, you gotta put your friends first, huh? Classic. After fighting, in addition to His Highness Oliver, Gwen, and His Majesty Eugen also contributed from their personal holdings. But perhaps the most unexpected benefactors were Father and Marquise Wagner, and the quiet, cunning play by those two. Magic keeping this from the Alvarez was all in the name of avoiding the eye of the Imperial Intelligence Division. And the same with the Cayennes, I'm sure. And so your new set of wings were completely independently of both the government and the Washington Army. When I said we're preparing for our original wings to be torn away, I don't expected they'd be commandeered by the government. To be perfectly frank, the thought that they would be physically torn apart never even crossed their mind, huh? It isn't a matter for the record. Indeed, being alive is reason enough to give thanks to Adios, even at the cost of a left eye. Your Highness. And that's what's the prognosis. A full recovery doesn't seem to meet cards, unfortunately. But as a musician, I'm grateful that my hands and my ears made it through in one piece. I'm supposed to have them thank for him. So, you owe your life to George's inner turmoil and the whims of that phantom thief, huh? Get an unbreakable spirit, Your Highness. Don't sell yourself short.
This is...
I underestimated them. Shara, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Ein. Looks like I messed up.
Goddess, please protect my daughter.
You have 15 seconds until the hull collapses. So before then, I will offer you one final wager. A gravitational barrier will appear on the bridge for exactly 24 seconds. Let's see if you can come back from this.
Ah! Adios, help us! You gotta stay calm.
Get down and brace for impact!
Over there!
Damn! The gravitational barrier!
It's not gonna hold.
Don't give up just yet!
Was I a moment too late? Nay, surely a flicker of hope yet remains. Can you still be plucked from the jaws of Gehenna? Show me just how far that luck of yours will take you, my dearest rival.
I still can't believe that our friend and Phantom Thief saved you from all that wreckage. Guess the power trays are good for something, if that's what he used to spirit everyone away in one piece. No wonder they couldn't find so much as a single body. On top of that, he healed His Highness, the crew, and even the Viscount's grave ruins, didn't he? That's where I was injured too, but somehow I made it out relatively unscathed. When the Viscount jumped in to block the hole in the barrier, I couldn't even use my arm to help him. I never felt so worthless my entire life. I'm sorry, Laura. I dropped the ball when it mattered most. I told you, well, you don't have to apologize for it. I'm just relieved you made it out alive. I'm sure Father shares the same sentiment. Well, if you say so. I admit, I thought Viscount or saying more or less invincible. I was stunned, speechless seeing in that state. But for him losing his left arm means he'll swing twice as hard with his right. Power is but an extension of oneself, and what is a sword if not power rotten steel? But ultimately, it's not the mind one's blade, but will and spirit of strength to decide a battle. The words of His Lordship from Colonel Castle 2 years ago. So ridiculously cool. Okay, Ed Sword. Given who we're ultimately talking about, I expect they'll only emerge stronger from the experience. If that's the case, this could well become the most difficult trial we face yet, and I'm inclined to agree. It'd be imprudent for us to count for every contingency. There's also a promise we made with Lloyd, Estelle, and the others. That's true that we can't let them best us. Yeah, I mean, our safe fight with my grandma was badass. Everything rolls up too. Sorry, but my grandmother, she was away for time being evasive. I was a little surprised by how sudden now I was. If I was rivalry though, the only thing to do is go and check it out, right? Previous evening.
For those of you who have not yet had the honor, my name is Roselia Milstein. I am the elder of Erebonia's Hexen clan. Emma and Vita are my disciples in the magical arts. It is a pleasure to finally meet you, Prince Olivert, as well as the storied children of Crossbell and Liberl.
How do you do? Until this moment, I only heard of you through rumor and legend. I've heard that you watch over the laying of Erebonia's foundation by honor the first. Is that really true? Well, actually, that was my predecessor. It was Emperor Hector and Prince Dracos, who I was best acquainted with 800 years ago. I can't say the family resembles is all that strong in you, but you definitely have a familiar fire in your heart. It's quite an honor to hear you say so, bitch. I heard about Roselia from Rean. 800 years ago, even seeing it with my own eyes, I can't quite believe it. I've heard a few things about those of you back there as well. Glowing tales from Ragnar and Zeit both. Wait, what? Ragnar? For real? We haven't seen Zeit since we spoke shortly before they vanished. Yeah, I don't know you of their whereabouts however. That's a shame. What a shame. From the sound of it, Cassius doesn't know either. Ragnar the ancient dragon and Zeit the divine wolf, who's a beast entrusted with overseeing the Septarians. Indeed, being sent
forth by Adios.
Sorry.
Much like the holy beast of Earth. Thomas Lysander, second dominion of the Grosritter. Estelle, Lloyd, I've heard many a rumor about your respective endeavors. As for you, Your Highness, I don't think we've had the chance to talk since you were last at the main campus.
I think you, as your teacher, are dominion of the Grosritter. I must say, I was quite frustrated. I was unable to see what was truly going on, despite my ties to Kevin. I see, so I guess that means you heard about us from Kevin and Reese. And it sounds like you learned about us from Wazzy, right? Right, we're having all of them up right outside of everybody at the present. They're out there resisting Ouroboros, and allies working towards the Great Twilight in secret. The 1st, 4th, 5th, and 6th Anguists. It seems the Air Forces who haven't come to Airborne were all also out on operations. There's like intelligence division been active in other countries too. They're making some pretty serious moves. The Red Constellation's main regiment and the War God too. So Uncle Sigmund is really on the move. Yes, our research response to reactions. The same with Noel, Chief Sergey, and Dudley, isn't it? Hope they're okay. And to be honest, things are looking fairly grim, so much so that the Papal Guard has been begun to act on its own and is operating with Operation Mila Mirage. I expected as much. You know, surely not time for them to be going off their own like this. Even though their Night Touch affair 200 years ago, the Papal Guard managed to make a nuisance of themselves. For the time being, though, let us focus on the main issue at hand, the rivalry of the Severin. I've been closely monitoring the disturbance in the spirit veins, and there's been a surprising development. As soon as the commencement date for Operation Yamadur and Mila Mirage was announced, activity in the spirit veins reached a fevered peak. Though the reason why is still unclear, it seems the announcement itself is connected to the spread of the disturbance. What? What, you mean the spirit veins reacting to today's events? The boss moving out might be related too. Yes, as well as my father still mating the others. It's probably my mother and Sharon too, and Maribel, she seems to be working RF somehow. There are likely many cases, but we now have a different grave situation in our hands. Meanwhile, spirit veins across the entire continent have begun activating. It's no longer limited to the Empire. Wait, what the hell? Exterminus was initially a gradual revival from the Empire, but it seems to be matching the coming war in this scope. Right, this is the Great Twilight at work. They need to be in full swing for the rivalry to even be possible. I imagine even now they're preparing for the ultimate reformation of the Great One. I wonder if there's something we could do.
The solution is simple. Use this ship to whatever end you see fit. The rivalry of the Seven appears to be the true objective behind this plan of the Chancellor and the Gnomes. That much we can safely assume. And yet, it is this very same objective that may be our sole hope in preventing the disaster to come.
You for real here? It's true that ever since this curse was unleashed, it's felt as though everything's being guided by some unseen force. With that in mind, it'd be near impossible to try and prevent the war altogether.
That's probably why Dad and Chloe opted for Operation Meal Mirage instead. But while we're on it, what exactly is this curse anyway?
We know full well the sort of strife a Septarian can cause. We saw so ourselves during the incident in Liberl a few years back. There, we had to come face to face with the same issues our ancestors contended with 1,200 years ago.
It was the same for us. We fought back against a centuries-long plan to artificially recreate a Septarian. One that had been lost due to mankind's own hubris.
Yeah, I almost made a really big mistake back then. But then Lloyd and the others came and made everything all right again.
In Liberl, a ring that could grant any heart's desire, and in Crossbell, a tree that could rewrite destiny itself. Each one a blessing, yet each one a curse. But in spite of that, Estelle, Lloyd, and everyone else faced them head-on. They didn't lose heart even once.
Therefore, discovering the truth is your responsibility now. It's not something Estelle, or Lloyd, or even the rest of us can accomplish. Only you, Class 7 of Thor's Military Academy.
The Empire's facing threats both on its surface and behind the scenes. You're no strangers to kicking tail on either of those fronts. I can't think of a more tenacious bunch out there. The way I see it, you guys are the only ones who can do this.
It's up to us then.
Naturally, the Courageous Two has its own missions to see to. We must travel around the country helping people and gathering allies. Even so, I have no doubt that we can still serve as your wings of passage. More so with the Merkaba out of commission. After all, the difference in size should be more than enough to fit, say, 2 Divine Knights and 4 Panzer Soldats?
Olivert.
You've put so much thought into this. We appreciate it.
Then Thor's Military Academy's Class 7 would be honored to take you up on that offer, Your Highness. We'll do everything we can to assist you in your efforts as fellow members of the Radiant Wings.
We'll help too. It's only fair after all you've done for the branch campus students.
If you ever need someone to make that ship purr, I'm your gal.
Fabulous! Delighted to have you. You see, we've been rather lacking in the crew department.
Well, I sure as hell ain't sitting this one out. What kind of instructor would I be otherwise?
Count me in too. I mean, we're finally all back together again.
Like we said, we're gonna be off doing our own thing, but we'll still be helping out.
Same with us. We'll be catching a ride on the Bobcat too after we're done here.
Now that you mention it, you did both say you'd be working separately.
Yeah, the plan is to cover Eastern Erebonia, North Ambria, and Jirai.
You mentioned getting in touch with HQ in Lamont. Guess that means you guys are heading out too, huh, Shara?
We are, though we won't be leaving the ship until tomorrow.
Sarah, Fee, you guys got things covered here, yeah?
Of course. When have we ever let you down?
Call us if you need anything, okay?
I guess this is goodbye for now then, huh?
Yeah, we've got some stuff to take care of back in Crossbell.
Don't worry. We'll be seeing each other again before you know it. In the meantime, let's give this our all.
Yeah! We got this, Yuna! Right!
Seems like we'll be able to divide things up by region then. You should be able to leave everything with the Merkaba 8 unit up to Rosine guys. I'll be arranging for repairs at a nearby location. I really am in your debt, Thomas. You too, Rosine, thank you. No worries, please look after everyone. It will not be easy, but I sure have hope has come into view. Time's come for me to undergo my final undertaking. Grandmother, what does it mean final undertaking? Let's well, children class 7. As those secret bases and lands are activating, they are disordered as they've never been before. It seems to be set for the shrines and states of the rivalries. The school's lunar shrine, known shrine, we witches have overseen ancient shrine, times the lunar shrine. Isn't it the one close to Melsante? It is the location of a reflection pool, and generation of vulnerable witches have watched over it. This pool reflects genuine truth and is believed to be connected to the origin of black records. I didn't expect to hear those mentioned here. Yes, I myself was just told the other day. I guess anyone interested in the real truth that occurs to come, I swear on my true name I shall provide the answers to your doubts, rest assured. Do so, however, I will require Class 7 to undergo a trial of sorts. You will need to come along as well, Celine. Oh, and fair warning, your human form will be required for this. Huh. Grandmother. But the little trial was a dead end. There's more to it after all. This will be a trial for the entire class set. I'm reminded of our adventures in the old school 2 years ago. How you mean where everyone person found more? Yeah, on that crazy golden nuts corridor up here at the end. Forever corridor. Knowing what we know now, I know that place is yet another sword shrine. I don't know what my grandmother's intentions are, but we should be prepared for anything. Crying out loud, why am I'm not even part of Class 7. Just admit it, alright, Celine, you're one of us whether you like to admit it or not. This will be the first time we've seen your human form since Black Workshop, huh? As good as fun, Celine's belly figure. And if I can pull in the same bay, what for true this time? And once everyone's done their little tour around the Courageous 2, we can head to Lake Gala. And probably watch land out on the water to put a little distance between ourselves and Melsante. Or switch between sound navigation and optical camouflage modes is going to be critical here. Understood. I think it's starting to heat up. Next, your plan is to head shore with each group, making their approach from target locations. Lord and Sale and Lloyd and Elvers are already a step ahead of us gathering intel. I'm sure they'll have hit on something useful by the time you get out. We'll be expecting good news, guys. But seriously though, take care of yourselves out there. If I say I'm gonna shoot you, it means so much to know you've got our backs. Class 7, make sure your preparations are set, bitch. We prepare your pair of hands we can get around the ship. So those of you in a position to pitch boost absolutely structure makes sense. Even if everyone from the branch cameras here, this is a pretty huge ship. Alright, it's probably best to make a little more out, just to be sure. Courageous 2's newly constructed ship, but something about it feels nostalgic. Maybe I'll do one final sweep for departure. Probably need find everyone going short and wish them luck again. You got this.
Now...
Oh, sure, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm really glad I'm up here okay. Both of you together, nothing can make me happy right now. Thanks, Alfred. I know I've put you through hell. I'm sorry I've been in touch, but honestly, Your Highness, I should have informed you for it. That's my feelings, forgive me. Not over too late. With that wound, my brother wasn't going anywhere for a while, right? Thanks so much for helping with his recovery, Your Highness. Your Honor, man, truly, I have to say, though, getting Sarah to defeat me is definitely a memory I'll treasure forever, bitch. Although she did give me one legendary purple nurple when I suggest she ditched a spoon and used her mouth instead. Goodness. So, I mean, Oliver, you're about 3 days away from finding out what life is like with zero eyes. What I'm guessing, but those two are much more enemy than I expected. It's funny. Well, look at this. Hello, Rean. Looks like you found a way for the place. Yeah, really is an incredible ship. This isn't the first time we've met, but I'll introduce myself nonetheless. I'm Rean Schwarzer. Nice to meet you, Charizard. It's a pleasure. The pleasure's all mine. I've been hearing a lot for you. It sounds like you've been to Gehenna and back more times than one, and you're not done yet. Adversity seems to be the word of the day for those who call Erebone home. But at the very least, I've made it through with tough people. And no matter where we're from, I'm glad to be out. It's the same as selling I and you. You bet. I've got your back. We've been preparing for the worst time a long time now. And just between you and me as a Silver Streak, I really don't want to be outdone by Purple Lightning. We've been pretty focused on that for a while, haven't you? And well, yeah, despite us being the same age, she was the youngest racer ever reached A rank when she did. She's always had a reputation as a force to be reckoned with. You can catch your light on her. It did make me a little jealous to have to say. It was so fantastic, though. I really admire you, Shara. You know, even though Sarah is my former instructor, we have a close relationship as friends now. I can believe it. Once I came to Erebone and the two of us actually met, we immediately hit it off. We both like drinking, and our overall situations are fairly similar too in some ways. Yeah, our interests in those of the masculine persuasion couldn't be more different, though. That's right, she's got to thank her silver foxes, eh? Though I hear the winds changed are starting to blow across that particular plane. Wait, I don't recall telling you any of this. And Charizard is so gorgeous, but she's really a cute side too. Don't worry, you two. I'll sort this out like a powerful sister should. Or maybe it's best just leave them. They're adults after all. Anyway, since I said there's getting further astray, I'm sorry for that. Maybe we really can't go back to how things were, Your Highness. But that can't be true.
I'm just as glad as you to see him alive again. But feelings such as that are only for the weak. We're ending this world and creating a new order in its place. And an undertaking this great leaves me no room for weakness.
Those words were proof that he's pushing himself too far. His eventually Chancellor Oz was pretty clear, but I honestly doubt his resolve as when the Iron Boss is really so firm, or his divine not Awakener for that matter. I'm kind of agreeing. No, over, you silly fool. All we can ever do as people is work with the opportunities in front of us and never give up hope. Besides, I still need to meet him properly, just as I did in prison. He's royalty after all. And the family and me after greet. And you're not sure I need only ask. Oh yes. There's mother follower too if he's recovered. Let's just take it down a notch, shall we? And what's that? Here's going in your eye. Yeah, the drum is what makes ultra long distance communications RQ possible. It's an artifact known as a sonorous seed shell. Mission the boss's prince snuck it in. Wow, incredible. Inside the device, I discovered in some ruins on a visit with the Bracer Guild that was about 10 years ago now. It facilitates ultra long distance communications and step, and even able to bypass orbital comm restrictions of all shapes and sizes. It's currently in use as a repeater route per Toval's suggestion. It's all linked to your Argus, around the Santa my foundation made for me. And capabilities are mind-boggling. The ship control tower set to this and be able to have false connections. If everyone involved with the Radiant Wings, as someone who will be helping with operation, I would say about hardly capabilities are even possible. That won't be there. I guess artifacts don't need to be deadly or to be powerful. Speaking of that, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought 17 Church played all artifacts are still functional. How about that? After a discussion with the Gross, we managed to come to an agreement of sorts. Original users has received tacit approval on a condition that we abide by a number of itty-bitty rules. Oh, Albert, so fortunate we have a man so eloquent and skilled who walks upon this earth. Oh, Rean, taking courage. It's been some time, but I'm not 2 years alright if I'm not mistaken. I think the last time we saw each other was that board directors being on the main campus. I'm sorry to hear about what happened. 7th Division, but I'm glad to see you're safe. There's no thanks to guys from ADS. I may have was able to watch 7 get the advantage, but I mean that worked to my advantage. Thanks to that, I was able to slip away and rendezvous with others in time to help with the creation of the crazy suit. You can never really tell just where your last current will sweep you next. Aside, have you not been able to contact File or any others either? I'm going to contact him for Aria soon. Before I do that, I'd like to get in touch with his Uncle Zex and Nightheart. Honestly, no doubt. They're struggling in their positions. General Craig could. But there are still Imperial soldiers. That hasn't changed. Once Operation Armaguard begins, they'll most likely be deployed as the main force in the rear guard. And if they are, even Operation Mil Mirage is sure to face their opposition. Alright, Uncle Zex stratagems are combined with General Craig's unmatched power. Then even the Valuer's liquid and technical genius caches will be outmatched, yeah. Conflict might already be impossible to stop any official capacity, but I'll do what I can behind the scenes. If you could do buy some time on an official route, you will have much use gratitude, Lieutenant Colonel Instructor. But of course, honestly, I'm many months late in things, and I want to thank you for mentioning my brother. I ask that you continue providing him with assistance, so he may one day grow to a fine and independent young man. Hey Mueller, in my book, Kurt's already there. But I hear, yes, his instructor is my responsibility to continue leading him as best as I can. I'm in your debt, Ring. Perhaps I'll go find a suitable hole to go crawl and die of embarrassment now. Yeah. George Member, Van Family, you do well to avoid suit excessive right now. Right. I'm trying to comfort themselves for. No, you're your friends.
Hey, what can I get you today? Come again. Hey, what can I get you today? Come on, give it a try.
Yo, hold on a second. Hey guys, there's two new winter both room dry unless you not see. Where's your friend hands? Trying to mean rep up go. No, I didn't come join us. Is that right, bro? And too much. Sure, too much nostalgia talk makes me uncomfortable, anyways. About Ruined Academy. What do you say, Rean? By our board game, trouble on Earth, he's big shot to come back with this team. Real impressive, given how much of a crowd he used to be. Crabby, huh? I'm gonna have when I was 8 years old. Changed lots since then. Or I hope so. Honestly, though, I think you've even grown in time when I saw you. I hear that actually it's crossway you ended up helping complete the craze too. That's right, Becky got in contact with me and she told me what was going on. Well, you always seem pretty sharp. Good keeping secret suit. She made a good call bringing you in, especially since you had no idea what you and her pals were up to. Hell, you managed to get a hold of your stuff about Seed way back then. Yeah, it's always creepy about how good you are at this stuff. We can see, do you still have that mask that you wore back then? If you don't, I like to take a look at that. I'll take that's been a while. Alright guys, make fun of me? Come on. To be more us. Right, that's where I matched in. No, that's not the case. We both arrived at the training area and the alien, and unfortunately ran into one another. And you'll all be leaving for that trial soon. I would never be so bored as to wear someone out before something like that. My bad, we just way back. I say it's pretty amazing. We have such quality training facilities on a ship like this. Yeah, that's what you could say that if you really want to. These great also has substantial facilities, but there certainly wasn't an area quite spacious as this available. I find it irritating to always be receiving favors, so as training I'm reading for you all. Arcades belong exclusively to the Star Raider. May I present the Vanguard Sleipnir V2. And I say our arcades from orbitals, like the one used in Hamon and Leo Fortress. But are you still able to use it, make use of them, even after be separated from orbitals? Yes, especially that for our own use. Sleipnir, come. No, see, it really is just close up. Going to this arcade like that since makes a phenomenal practice. I have noticed something you didn't, actually, I wouldn't mind letting you use that one for training as well. While you're ongoing to trial, I'll set them up to respond to specific combat situations for practice. I usually just leave it in the hangar reserve area, so feel free to use it as you like, even if I'm not around. I'm talking about full source receiving. We are in your debt, Doobly, thank you. I'm sorry, I heard you play Vader matches. I've been indulging in it to enhance my tactical skills. If you mind, I'd like to challenge you. Let's pick up on that.
Fight as you would a real battle.
Paladin, it's an interesting car. I don't know. It heals. I remember I had a tough time the car in the last game by Aurier, Kurt's mom. Heals by 1 every turn, so I don't know if I should keep it or. Again, you can resurrect the card too, so I don't know, man. Resurrect random card. Shit. Dedicated attack. Okay. Oh no, I think that bully. I think I'll just take the witch. Paladin doesn't seem that useful to me. Like I said, it's not useful. Yeah, no, I'm not taking that in the card. I mean, Paladin seems useful up front, but I'm gonna see this shit. No, this is Rashad's range card. That all seems like an interesting one. You know, the only thing is if it had more mana, that'd be better. I might consider Ranger. If it had more mana and attack, I consider it. Go to the attack up to 4. You know, 18, yeah. Nah, it sucks. I'm gonna say Witch. Just look at the main framing area. Pretty sure when I shower, I guess this is one bit for the largest ship. And we have a trial at the Lunar Shrine reflecting full ways. I'd probably better go ahead and watch up now. The science already gave me permission to use it, so might as well. It's their facility for men and women, and they really went all out and changed the area. Alright then. Is that you, Ring? Hey, Elliot Monk is on. He's running his idea. Yeah, we're just starting to get a handle on the ship's functions. It seemed like a good time to wash up. Mind we join you? Does seem pretty spacious after all. Of course, want to head in? It's pretty amazing. It's the full-scale bathhouse. Some too lavish. Could even get more luxurious than this. This is Professor designing ship. Him and Professor Russell from Laurel seems he was one of Professor Epstein's 3 main cycles. So they'd be one of his suggestions, since he seems to be pretty well acquainted with His Highness. See his grandfather, right? I could see that happening for whatever reason. I see you weren't the first to come up with this idea. Well, hey, Eustace. Guys, scroll too. So every single one of us went up here. Looks like we're all in one mind. Looks like there's enough room for all of us to squeeze in, and our first bath on a ship should be quite a bonding experience, right? Well, it's just like there's enough room, right? There's enough room, yeah. To be honest, guys, how far we've come. Yes, it does feel like we've come very far away. I know what you mean. And guys, right here when you hear like this, crying out loud, why the hell y'all getting so mushy? I mean, we're on a brand new cutting edge ship here. You gotta get more excited, man. Alright, here, let's talk to you filthy and better. Let's get talking filthy and better. It's time to air out some of your dirty jokes and fetishes. Why on earth would we? That's really ridiculous. There's no reason at all we should just like, come on, Crow, we're not students anymore. Wait, Crow never graduated. Maybe we should send him out a repeat student? Hey, we shit about that. It's time to shake it off, guys. Pretty damn sure God should be the winner. But you know, I never know. Some guys, like Elliot, are... Oh, whoa, wait, what the hell were you saying, Crow? Crow, this clearly isn't a dignified conversation. Yeah, what if a girl was sitting here but I overheard what you were saying like that? But, or should strike behavior being encouraged for any of us? I'm just gonna take in the scenery and enjoy the water.
This is nice. This...
Oh, Rean. How's it going? Are you guys, probably been hearing about the handover Caesar? His ship's new build. There are many things that we don't understand. That's why I have the manual in hand. Checking this out. Sounds tough. Keep on the good work. Under normal circumstances, I should also be, filled out too, since I'm part of the branch campus for faculty, you know. Well, you've got a trial from Rose coming up at Lake Gala, don't you? You can just lead this up to us, then just make sure you prepare when you got. Be honest, I like you, but it's only members of Class 7 are allowed to go to, right? It's kind of frustrating, to be honest. Sorry about that, Toa. I'll be sure to hitch straight to the ship with your trial results. Will you be hang down after the handover procedures to meet up with the main campus students, Major Irving? I'm planning to also serving as a backup for at least for the time being. Let's keep in touch then. It'll help us maintain a shared branch campus mindset, so to speak. And of course, thanks so much. We'll do so great. Commercial won't know what hit her. So, sort of wanted to speak to you about Major Claire. Alright, we also going to image her on the Pentagon and say you're chancellor nervous, but he's probably carrying out some pretty important tasks in a different area. He's likely working to finalize railways, usage plans, and preparations for Operation Number Start. I know carrying out her duties as part of the Iron Bloods. Right. I know her, and I can only imagine how much losing Orion must have hurt her. It's not really my place to say, but please do what you can for her. If things keep going on like this, she won't be able to handle it much longer. Understood. I'm not sure what I can really do. But as one of the people who cares for her, I'll do everything I can. And that's all I ask. I'm in your debt, Schwarzer. So there's only one train facility. Cafeteria. We're doing great too, Rean. Gotta say, the original might have been incredible in its own right, but this is about as cutting edge as it could get. I heard you managed even for the armors for a fair bit of upgrade. Yeah, those Irons didn't seem too hot about it at first. Hot or not, we're in for some pretty intense combat in the coming days. This is the fact. Once we get to a point of basic clear currents, just don't cut anymore. That's probably what claims some decisions you get low firepower. Sounds like they met some resistance from Professor Spin on the development side of things, though. I can only imagine. Professors Erica, Albert Russell were all involved in this as well, right? Seems they had tech experts from Epstein Foundation coming in and done the down low. Yep, this ship's got all the latest tech, safe for anything the Burn Company might be keep under wraps. In other words, you guys got yourself a pretty killer setup here. Make sure you put a good use for all right. God, I really like His Highness and his other students too. Are you going to meet up with Estelle and others once you get back down on the surface? No, Spell and Link, sure, take care of the front. I'll be operating on my own for a bit. Got a few things I want to check out. I'm sure you'll be more than busy enough dealing with all robberies, but do me a favor and keep an eye on the signs for me too, alright? Of course, I'll take care of him. And if your intuition feels like it's almost always on the mark like times like this, just make sure you say hi to Ein for me, okay? I haven't been able to get in contact with her yet. She must be talking about the head of the grocery. I didn't know she told over her acquaintance. Yeah. I'm selling it, yeah. Oh, Ring. Oh, hey, how's it going? Lane Vivi, so glad you two are alright.
I was just about to say the same. Rean, everyone, it puts my heart at ease to see you all in good health. At any rate, it sounds like you're becoming quite the lady killer, eh, Rean? So, any updates on your love life? Who's the lucky gal?
Please, I'm really sorry about this, Ring. It's okay. Anyways, kind of comforting. Some things never change. You deserve all the trouble I put you all through. If I'd been a little more skillful in my command, things might not have gone the way it did. It's okay, guys. It's nothing punish for it all. You can't draw the enemy away with your remarkable. There's no way the operation could have succeeded. Besides, it's about time we got some front page limelight for once. It certainly was a rather dramatic appearance, to say the least. By the way, you're still staying on the ship's party medical staff, right, Lynn? Or does that leave you, Vivi? Well, since I'm already here, I was thinking I could sign on to Courageous 2's official photographer. I'm sure Rex can handle the online coverage just fine, John. What do you think? Great, that's all that you were. Good to have you. Looks like things are about to get a little more hectic around here. Yeah, well.
Looking for medicine?
I'm
Stay healthy. Let me know what you need. Stay healthy.
Fair connection, right? That's right. Just on the fence and you plug together as Tatiana's and my have since time for Eagle. Tatiana was a Viscount while mine's a mere Baron. He's never like that stand away from friendship. The residents have always been tolerant of those from Sociansu. Of course, and that shares tolerance is what kept our parents so close all these years. That friendship, yeah. Oh, beauty is. Or it's just good. It was like me and Vincent. That's what happened. I just far from every margarita. Oh, Rean. Well, we finally meet again. Oh, yeah. Oh, Rean. Are you okay there, Dorothy?
Wow. I've heard rumors about that luscious silver hair and jet black outfit, but... This character development has my pen bursting with inspiration.
Man, that edgy new look is just not fair. You don't mind if I crank out a script for a new radio show based off you, right? Right?
Okay, yeah, that voice is really fucked up. Monk, it really fucked your voice up, bro. It's usually too you probably tell. Okay, I'm sure you got a lot of things going on. That might actually gotten more excessive than he actually. Sure, and got himself carried away with it. Yeah, don't talk again. And the quality of his voice mic is really fucked up. You don't need to apologize. I get it. This is a lot to take in on at once. That side, are you the one managing the terminal room first, Monk? You know it. A little busy with all my radio electrician work, sure. You guys have got way more than your play out here. Can't imagine a single one of us out there wouldn't jump Linehan. Being a witch door free, and I just managed to set up the terminal. And so happens that Pure Museum approved my extended hiatus request. Perhaps most of my time in the reference room next door. Feel free to call me whenever you like. You go ahead and send all the data Ranch Campus kids have collected over to us. Bound personal data files goes with me. Personal files off to Vivi. And any books and other written materials over to me. Okay, got it. Hurry up, guys. It's good to have you on board with us. German carry on connection to Pom Pom Party. I helped a little. See, you play Pom Party, right, Armor? Yes, sometimes. I remind you, we haven't exchanged ID counts yet. We should play against each other if we have time. Sounds great to me. Bro,
the match. I win.
Damn, that was crazy.
Let's begin the match. Oops, I lose.
Yeah, I've gotten better at this game. Should be on see every day. I didn't realize you two had come aboard the Courageous 2 as well. As of course, Major Michael, yes. Though we plan on returning to service for long. I said I never could have imagined we'd end up having faced His Highness so quickly. But at the same time, we've all been prepared to do so. This was it was as good as opportunity as I would expect. That doesn't make sense. This is the Earthling event. I mean, the Imperial Defense Force RMP end up. The Imperial Defense Force just seems worth wasting time. We managed to keep the RMP in the dark as well, thanks to Major Michael. I think we'll have a certain degree of freedom in our movements from here on out. Everybody should be keeping all in touch, right? Did you make sure to take down my Arcus number? If I relate its communication, not you bad idea. Man, I'd be blunt with Arcus. No, sorry for the war for the Super War. That was something you want to discuss. The main man here just wanted to hear your sweet, simple voice is all. Is that so? Or I must time. And bam, shot right out of the gate. And I actually haven't even made an actual move yet. The more things change, the more they stay the same. For City, at least. Of course, it.
Did you need something? Please come again.
Yeah, you're. Yeah. Oh, here's that ring. Hey, Rebecca's been a while, hasn't it?
It's been a wee while, but the time's finally come! Say hello to the Becky Association's Courageous Branch! Looking forward to your patronage troops.
Let's say hey aboard, Becky. Seeing her over the counter like that really does scream courageous, though, doesn't it? It's like the Civil War is all over again. All she's missing is Hugo's robbing it up beside her. Looks like she's off doing whatever she wants now. For all I have to prove to him that his way of dealing with things was just insane. Isn't right. This is just about the Prophet's guide to your MP or customers too. You'll see Becky's brand foods and never low in his stock at least. And by I plan on heading out to the ship soon after this, you can bet I won't spare the effort of helping you guys out too. We'll swap info again next time we meet, so make sure you come and find me. Besides, you wouldn't want to miss out on those spicy new glamour shots I'm putting out, would you? Yeah, I think I would stand to miss a few of them, actually. Let's just say we'll do our best and leave it at that.
Use a shout and I'll get you what you need.
Hope to see ya again.
Create a magic crystal. It's pretty useless now. No, it's fucking useless. Swordsman seems pretty strong too. Yep.
Wanna buy something? Come on, wanna buy something? Done already?
Chapter 3, The Chosen Ones. When he woke up, Amdil was still in the backseat of the car. The strange man from before was driving. Oh, you're awake. Don't get any funny ideas, alright? I got friends stationed in your village. You try to escape, I give him a signal and torch the place. You understand? What are you gonna do with me? Honor trying his best not to sound scared. There's a real talent you got there. It's like you said. Not just anyone can call down lightly without using quartz or ornament. The way I see it, there are all kinds of ways I can make money off of you. The man spoke casually as if kidnapping a child. Off the streets of threatening an entire village was the most natural thing in the world. Amdil hadn't been tied up or gagged, but he still felt trapped. There were probably countless ways to escape from this situation, but he had no choice but to stay put. What am I doing? He thought. I don't have to do what this guy said. I could probably knock him out with bolt lightning, but what if I mess up and kill him? What if he gets his signal out and his friends burn down the village? Amdil remembered how the old man Heimdall had scolded him for irresponsible behavior in the way his friends back home had acted. Even much you're right, I'm no hero. Showing off just got people mad at me, and now I'm in this fucking mess. Being given power that was uniquely his had gone through his head, but he saw the truth now. he was still just a kid, and the situation he'd been put in made him feel more helpless than ever. The kidnapper smirked. "Say goodbye to Airborne, kid. Odds are you ain't gonna see it again for a long time." There was no response. In fact, the back of the car was unusually quiet all of a sudden. Was the kid just sulking? He adjusted the rearview mirror. "Hey, I don't know what you're up to," but he was gone. There was no sign of Andel anywhere. The kidnapper tried to twist around to see it better, but the next moment a shock went through his entire body. Andel had crashed behind the driver's seat and unleashed one of his bolts. "Why, you little..." The shot wasn't enough to knock the kidnapper out, but it slowed him down long enough for Andel to grab his steering wheel. The car veered off the edge of the road, swerving in every direction. "You're gonna kill us both." The kidnapper wrenched the wheel away just in time to avoid crashing into a tree and slammed on the brakes hard while he was doing that. Andel used a lightning punch to shut her passenger side window, getting the perfect escape route. "So long, sucker. Thanks for slowing me down for me." A moment later, he jumped, entrusting safety to Adios. "I know I'm a kid. If anything really bad happens, there's no way I'll be able to make up for it, bitch. But I can't just sit around and let this happen. I figure I can still do something." For a moment, it seemed like Andel was going to hit every branch on every tree just before he dashed quips below. But then a blast of wind blew the wrench aside and slowed his descent. He felt someone knock into him, and he both tumbled to the ground. They were shaking, but still very much alive. Andel looked at the person who'd stepped in to rescue him. It was Monty, the boy who'd been blessed with the power of wind. He was panting for breath, but still managed to choke out a wry laugh. "I never thought you'd actually get kidnapped. I thought that kind of stuff only happened in books." Yeah, thanks, man. I would have been a goner for sure if you hadn't been there. And I'm sorry I got so carried away with the whole world domination fantasy. I was being really dumb. No worries. I wasn't sure I could be brave enough to do something like this, but when I saw you jump out the window, I didn't even have to think about it. It just kind of happened. No sooner had Monty finished his speech than they had heard a loud bang from behind him where the Uber car had been. They quickly turned to look. When Andel jumped, the kidnapper didn't chase after him. He was having enough trouble just trying to right the car and save his own skin. "Stupid brat. I'm going to let the others know about this. You're in for it now." Driving out of the forest back onto a solid road, he grabbed his communication device. The voice that answered him didn't sound like any of his allies. It sounded like a lot younger. "Sorry, but your buddies are all tied up. You're the only one left. And it looks like you saved us the trouble finding you." It was true, but some strange coincidence. The car had come to rest on the outskirts of Andel's village, and there was Keith holding another comm device and fixing the kidnapper with a fierce look. "Damn it, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm sick and tired of you kids giving me the runaround." Before accelerated, ready to drive straight through Keith if necessary. The boy stayed calm and sent a stream of water out of his hands, aiming at the car's tires. It burst with a mighty bang, and the car spun out of control toward another large tree. Keith summoned another stream of water, turning the ground to mud and stopping the vehicle in its tracks, he sighed. "And here I've told Andel we should keep these powers secret, but I guess it's okay to use them a little if it means helping people." With the kidnapper and his gang under lock and key, Andel was free to return home to his friends and family. His parents scolded him for running off in the first place. They hugged him that much harder now that they knew he was alright. At the time, he couldn't put how he was feeling into words, but you could tell something had changed. He'd taken his first real step toward growing up. This is just a story, of course, but you see the point I'm trying to make, right? Power on its own isn't good for anything. Whatever kind of strength or talent you have, think hard about how you can use it to improve the lives of others. Understand? Yes, sir. It was another normal day at a normal little academy. Instructor Andel was well liked by his students. He always told the best stories. No one really knew what he did outside his work hours, though, and no one would ever connect him or his two friends, the mysterious team that worked so hard to protect the people everyone from trials. This was a group no one knew for sure even existed. It was just a rumor, an urban legend. They had been chosen to wield power unlike anyone else. In their own way, they had become heroes. That's nice. Okay, have a nice day.
Now...
Forget the whole workshop. We spend time here. Yeah. Reminds me.
Come back soon. I'll help. 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 Come back soon.
Oh, Rean, just don't shoot the cooling saw nowhere. And get ready to head out to Bloom Shine. But I know I said this before, but they were class on the second operation, phase 2 operation. Sounds like you and Patrick Novus helped with quite a bit. And well, only will. Understand actions representing for our sponsors. And submits unreasonable demands is exhausting work. Right. Because you made it too, okay? And our mother sharing our safe too. Yeah. That stupid daughter of mine are going to King Miles Smith. Also, friends completely, I mean, what the hell is wrong from Fred? I'm sorry, Lisa. It's okay, Grandfather. I'm prepared for myself the worst of the time now. It looks like just a different person, even though he looks like. Father, I'm prepared to face him. You know, you've really gotten stronger, Lisa. Seems like you've really been making strides alongside Rean and others from Class 7. Oh man, fair. It would be more accurate to say Rean is in there. Indeed, does. Hey, Ferris, what is this about? I already know what a peer is, but I think someone might be down about some. I guess yes, said Alyssa. Alright, Ferris, can both of you stop the speculation? Alright. Anyway, so it looks like you'll be on a ship for the time being, Gwen, but Ferris, you said you'd be heading down. Yeah, I'm going back to orders. I need to speak to my brother about something. We're nearing the final act, so I'd like to give my best government rating as well. Okay, I'd be happy to help out any way I can. You do well to converse that with you, ask that first. Here with Rean and Class 7. I trust that. It's very risk. And you're right, thanks. We'll both do our best. show some pride as former members of Cross Club. You got it. And that's true friendship, right? You got she got such a good friend. Well, you, Rean, how are you things you enlisted out? It's grandfather. Thank God. No, that's Alyssa's, yeah. Oh, Rean. Oh, yeah, Mint. Kenneth.
Sup, Rean? Glad to see you're doing okay. But I knew there was nothing to worry about. You guys are pretty much invincible.
I'll have to agree with you there. By the way, Rean, are you still keeping up with your fishing? I've been hearing about guardians appearing all over the place.
Well, maybe I'll have fill me in, Van. You know what? That may help Branch Campus. You have a courageous too, right, Kenneth? Well, I did travel all around. I bought on investigating fish ecosystems. I guess I did help while I was sharing information I was able to acquire of Highness and everyone. I think it sounds just like you. Thor's radio choose all types of people, doesn't it? For sure. Engaged on musical project even. Or projects might be going a bit far. Seems like you really improved your general skills for a while, man. You're involved in Chris the Courageous too. Well, I was allowed to join in on some already finished equipment, you could say. First, Russell experienced extreme tunnel vision when focusing on research. But he wasn't overly strict when it came to minor mistakes. Working with him was pretty easy. And it's just like Pressure Smith. I think you might be the only one who'd say that working on Pressure Smith is easy. It's a pretty big deal too. Yeah.
You sure do like this, huh, Rean? Tight lines out there.
I'm itching to get started. See you later. Alrighty, let's see you later. Alrighty, let's begin. See you later. Alrighty, let's begin.
Yep.
Huh? Done alrighty, let's begin. See you later! Huh? Done already? Alrighty, let's begin. Huh? Done already?
Trying to figure out how to change bike color. Yeah. So I see you're on harm project, and I know Rean feels the same. At least I'm happy to see you're safe too. Started macro off the main campus guy and press 400 praises of the situation, so I knew better than this to worry, but still. Actually, that's why branch campus students are all bored. Yeah, you're right, clever as always. No doubt you're a rag of anxiety over my whereabouts. Chest tight to pain, certainly, but I must apologize. Oh, Rean. Schwarzer? Hey, good job out there, you two. Are you all set out? Patrick, naturally. I just finished making necessary preparations today. Good to hear. Honestly, I'd rest easier if I knew you were going to stay aboard, but yeah, I feel the same. What's your game here, Schwarzer? Leave me alone, police. That isn't like you. What do you mean? It's not like I ever since we tried to keep you apart. I'm sure to imagine what you'd do if that was your aim, Ben. Schwarzer, let me say this. I don't know how much of our data route is going to end up being, but without any circumstance permit you to appear and leave poor Elise behind. Patrick, I'm sorry I've been trudging around with an air of resignation without even realizing. But you know, people might start getting weird ideas if you two spend too much time alone. Maybe I have you show me around the ship then, Patrick, if you're so inclined. Talk about 180. It's my heart to see your friendship thriving, you two. Yeah. Hey. Drop back super soon. Alright guys, our person here, Browser and 3 outfits for you, then see you later. I'll have the end of the one. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.